And it's alive. Okay. Hey, everybody. It's Margaret, and I am hosting another reseller interview Q&A with Chris Curone, the Walking Picker. Say hey.
Hey, everybody.
So tell them a little bit about yourself real quick.
Well, first of all, don't forget there's a little delay, so they might be just getting their ads in. But so everybody that doesn't know me, I'm the walking picker, as she said. I'm in Colorado. I do not travel by bus and by car to pick at yard sales or anything. I literally walk to the stores, walk to the yard sales. The only time I take a bus is if I really, really want to get somewhere that's in a different part of town.
Nice. And normally Chris is on the other side. Hang on, the cat's trying to drink the water. He's normally on the interview side. And anyway, but I wanted to have Chris on because he was the first person to have me on as a guest way back last year, way back a long time ago, right?
You've been on my channel at least 3 times that I can remember.
Yeah.
About yourself when we started talking, just the interview about you. Then we did Etsy. I called it Etsy Part 2 when we had you on. And then it had you and Tanya on for the two Texas treasures.
Yes, and that was fun. That was the first one I'd been on, and I discovered all of like the little crowns and masks and all this stuff. And the whole I didn't know etiquette. I didn't know reseller chat etiquette, and I was just like, "What's this do? What's this do?" Poking all the different buttons. Maybe I ought to pull some up just for nostalgia's sake.
Well, I didn't want to be my viewers. I said, if you don't know what the high things you're going to be pulling out. So
Now I've done it. I've started poking buttons, and I don't know what I've done. Oh gosh. Okay, maybe I ought to just interview. Yeah, I'm in there now. Okay, how's that?
There you go.
There we go. Okay, cool. So let's see who's in the chat, and then we'll jump into it. Let's see. I see Tanya's in there, and Crafty Caregiver, and Dwayne Mothership Products is there. Nellie's there, and Barbara. Hey everybody, Garland Girl's in there, and Tom. I'm going to say your name wrong. Help me. Lichauco? Oh, I'm so sorry. And then, man, hard names. Hookamar 1. Okay. You can see me? You can't see me. Tanya, can you see me now? Tanya says she can't see me. Can you see me now? Chris is presenting.
Yeah, you probably have me as present me like I did when I do my guests.
Oh, no. Okay, how do I do that? Oh, boy.
You just go over my name, over my picture, and you unclick me. I should be, if I'm presenting to everybody, I'd have a white box around me.
We got this. We got this. Okay. Let me take it off. Let's get serious now. Serious. Okay, so well, how about this? Why don't we start with? Well, you kind of explained how you got your store name. So tell us again how you have not your store name, but your channel name, The Walking Picker.
Well, like I said, because of my disability, I tried getting a license when I was 16. That's my parents passed.
Oh, you froze.
So I decided.
Oh no, you're freezing.
No, I'm just like we're doing okay. You were freezing earlier, so that's why I didn't know when I could keep talking. So
okay, I'll hold still.
But so when I used to live in New York, I would walk to the bowling alley. When I moved here, wherever I wanted to go, I'd walk to. So I started going to yard sales. I walked to the yard sales. When we didn't have a vehicle, what else am I going to do? I'm not going to pay $1.20 for a bus ride to and from and miss whatever yard sales in the middle. So I find the X amount of mileage around my house, but it usually takes me about 4 hours to walk, and I'll go to find the yard sales in that area.
Oh, wow, cool. See, that part I didn't know. I mean, that's a good idea. Man, you get your steps in.
Yep. And when I say 4 miles, I would cross over with a highway they call Highway 50. I cross that to go to yard sales. I go down to I've even walked downtown all the way to the bus terminal to find yard sales.
Wow. Wow. That's
A
awesome.
30-minute walk.
Wow. That's cool. Do you have like a trolley or like a bag, or how do you work that?
Well, I used to go by myself, without a bag or anything, and I'd say I need a bag. I'm carrying. I'm just walking. But
Yeah.
now the wife found me a bag. She said, "You gotta take this," or she wants me to take a drawing pulley, and I'm like, "No, I'm not walking down the street carrying a pulley and having to hit my feet while I'm walking because I walk so my legs walk."
I know they tease Nick because he has like a granny cart, like one of those little granny carts that he takes with him. I was like, I couldn't see you pushing a granny cart down the street, like trying to, backpacks or whatever. Okay, well that's cool. So okay, here's the next question. And if you have questions in between, just tell me, and then we'll go back and forth. Okay, so the next question: how did we meet?
I don't remember exactly how we met, because I think we met in a group in a reseller society, I think, and you just started sharing your videos or something, and I said, "You want to be on?" It was like one of those type of things. I was trying to find somebody to be on. I wanted somebody new. I wanted somebody that not many people knew about. Yeah. I don't even remember what how many subscribers you had at the time either.
Not a lot. It was really new. I was so excited.
4,000. You're more than me.
Yeah. I don't know how that happened. I told you, it's like the inmates are running the asylum. We were chatting about that before it started. Oh, yay. Hey, Jim is in the chat now. Hey, Jim. I'm sure I missed people. Oh, Angie's there. Hey, Angie. Awesome. It was Chris's turn. Now he gets to be under the hammer, right? Okay, here we go. Next question. What's the most unexpected thing that people, you asked this question last night and I stole it from you. What's the most unexpected thing that people would be surprised to find out about you?
I don't know, because if you're a regular watcher of my shows, you know I like poker. I'm into bowling. And that they were my first and second what sort of love, so I trying to get pro at.
Yeah.
So, the only thing that most people are surprised is I have a disability. Some people, except for when you see me, quote unquote, drool, I admit it. There's sometimes I don't feel it because of my chin. But they are like, "Wait, you have a disability?" Because they see me as an able body, because they don't think of anything medical up in the brain.
Right.
So when I've had people say, "No, you don't have a," and I say, I pull out certain cards. I'm like, if I didn't have it, I wouldn't have this. I wouldn't have what I get for AIDS when I don't want to. I want to get. Everybody should know I don't want to be getting AIDS. I want to be surviving on my own, but until I can,
yeah,
I'm always trying to get off what I do.
Yeah. And we were talking about that too earlier. Just people that just judging stores. Like somebody was going in looking at your store, my store, anybody's store. I mean, like, who has the time, to go in and like you're not walking in somebody else's shoes, and I don't understand why people. Anyway, let's keep it upbeat. Anyway.
I see a question from Tanya. If you want to read that one off.
Thank you for pointing that out.
Well, I'm looking at you, but I popped out the chat so I can see it too.
You're good at this. Is your thing. Like, you know how to run these chats and live shows and stuff. Nikki came in too. Hi, Nikki. So yeah, Tanya asked a question. You said you like poker. Have you ever been to Las Vegas?
No, I haven't. This is the closest I've been to Vegas is living in Colorado. I went to one casino in Blackhawk. I went up to Blackhawk, which is a whole bunch of casinos. Otherwise, that was a couple of years, like a year or two ago. So, otherwise, I didn't really play it in the casino. I didn't play live until I got here and I saw that they actually had the leagues in the bars, and I'm like, I'm gonna try. And then I started studying. I watched the Annie Grande videos and stuff like that. I bought his book. I got the Poker Rats book, and eventually I started taking some of their little tricks and seeing what even in the bar where they play weird. They don't play regular poker there. They all in on the flop. It's like, okay, you got 5,000 chips, over 50,000 chips, and you're gonna push all in when there's only 1,000 in the pot.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I call that online poker.
Oh. Yeah. Well, that's cool. Did you win any when you went to the casino?
No, I only played in one tournament, and it wasn't supposed to be a rebuy, which is when if you pay to get in, and then if you lose, you can pay the same amount to get another stack of chips and another seat.
Oh.
Wasn't supposed to be that way, but another person that was doing the online poker, betting every hand all in,
Oh.
go out, go back, leave, pay the $40, come back, sit back down in another seat. Not knowing how everybody played, I wasn't going to play the way I know I should play. I wanted to see how everybody else played. So out of 4 tables, by the time they worked down to 2, I had got knocked out. So I could say I made it halfway.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, Nellie's got a question. She says, does Chris source or thrift online for his reselling?
I have gone through the local Facebook groups to find things. A while back, a couple years ago, I actually the cups looked bigger. They were the NFL mini cups, but by the way the person did the pictures, they looked like regular size cups. So I was like, okay, I'll buy Target Needs, and I got them for $7. And I figured, okay, $7, I can, if they're that big, what person doesn't like the Tennessee Titans? What person did, So but then when I finally got them, I'm like, wait a minute, I'm carrying a box of them and they're like minis. I'm like,
oh,
okay. I still have a couple, but I sold them. I got my money back. So it's not like I lost anything. It's just the size. It's like my brain didn't necessarily read. So when I tell people, when they complain about buyers not reading, some of us pickers don't read the.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I did that. Well, there's that online auction it's a local auction, but they have it online. And this is one of the times that I didn't go to the preview, and I was buying these American Girl, what I thought were like American Girl books that had like scenes and stuff. And so I bid on them and I got them for a great price. I'm like, awesome. They're ginormous. I was like, what am I going to do with these things? They're huge. I mean, I can't even show you with my arms on the video. They're huge. Like, what am I going to do with these things? I should have known, because American Girl dolls are like, 18 inches or something like that? And they're like books that open up real big to like be like a scene in the, oh gosh.
Those when you advertise to a play. Say, use my books for your play.
Exactly. Like, I could sell them. I may have to sell them locally, but that's my thing. Like, I have got to get over shipping big stuff. For whatever reason, I can't get past this. I need to be able to ship big stuff. Maybe I ought to make that my New Year's resolution. I don't know. But I hear you about not paying attention to dimensions on. I did it. Okay. Oh, there's so many questions in the chat. I haven't had to jump onto mine too much. Okay.
Yeah, when you that's why when I jokingly tell you, or I tell people, I only have 10 to 12 personal questions or whatever. However, when I was working it with you, beginning, I did personal questions, and then the topic questions. Where you have enough viewers, you don't need to even necessarily. They ask the questions that you might have written down already.
I bet I have some that they don't know.
Probably know you.
I bet I have some they won't ask. Okay, Tom L asks, I missed the beginning. Where does Chris sell? What platforms do you sell on?
I sell on eBay, Facebook, and I've also tried. I do have a store .com to go to Bonanza, but that's just to keep some of my items up. I don't expect. The last time I sold anything, I think I may have sold something this year finally after a whole year of not making a sale on Bonanza.
Yeah, I ended up pulling it because I was the same way. I had like maybe one. It was random. Yeah, it was really random. Okay, so let's see. Angie wants to know.
Oh,
oh
no, wait. Yeah, you missed Jim Bennett's question, I think.
Oh, Jim, sorry.
You put the question marks in front of his question.
Sorry, Jim. Here goes. Jim asks. Thanks, Chris. I think we're all spoiled by having cars and other transportation. How many items do you typically buy when you go out thrifting?
It depends on where I go, because sometimes I'll even come fill up my bag, or if I have 4 or 5 bags, I'll walk home, call her, and if the phone works. Sometimes lately our phone hasn't been working right. I'd call
Oh,
her and I say, I'm coming home. Meet me at the door. I drop it off at the porch, turn out, walk back to where go back to where I left from, and see if I can go back, or I find a different route and find different signs.
oh, cool, cool. So is everything pretty close together? Because I mean, here, I mean, Houston is like mega sprawl,
No,
you
this is
know.
the actual city. When I say this is an actual city, at the time when we first moved here, it was the sixth largest city in the state.
Oh,
Now
okay.
it's seventh by population.
Where are you in Denver? Is it Denver?
South of Denver by 2 hours. I'm
Oh,
in
okay.
Pueblo.
Pueblo. Okay. I've heard of Pueblo. Okay, okay, here we go. Treasure vintage. Okay, Angie wants to know, is there a thrift shop nearby that you can walk to and source from?
Yep, Goodwill is literally, well, it's about 20. It's like a 5 minute drive, but it's about a 20-minute walk for me to get to Goodwill, and they're across from the mall, and they're also right next to Target. If I wanted to do RA, but I don't do that crap.
Yeah, you don't do Amazon stuff.
No, I did have Amazon up, but when I found out that they're possibly going to be, well, we're supposed to change it in certain states where they are going to take your taxes for you, I didn't know how to work it, so I was like, I'm not chancing it because of what's going on with the aid and stuff. I have to be careful exactly what goes where.
Yeah, yeah, that's for sure.
I mean, I'm not trying to avoid anybody taxes or anything. I mean, I got my license out in New York. I just haven't been able to transfer it to Colorado yet, so I don't know how to do that, because whenever I try to say, well, you got to send your paperwork in, I'm like, why can't I do it online? Everything else
Yeah.
is online. You can pay online, but you can't cancel it, and so.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see. So Tanya, I hope Tanya Charrington's in the chat. Hi, how are you? And let's see what else we got. Tom L is saying the box in front of me is 14 by 14 by 6, shipping a platter, nothing's too big. Um,
Hint, hint.
I know. And Angie says, do you have any of your patterns still left from that big lot?
Oh yes, I still have a bunch that we're slowly going through. In fact, that's one of the patterns I just sold over the weekend was a Easter bunny pattern. Ironically, after Easter, and we put it up before Easter, figuring that week somebody would snap it up quick, wanting to try getting it done. But then I showed a shirt also on Friday, so.
Are they like mostly clothing patterns or costume patterns?
There are McCall's. There's some home like decor ones, like for uh, curtains and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But mostly McCall's, Vogue, New Look, Simplicity.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's close. So you gotta figure out what year it's from and stuff like that. I haven't gotten all that out, and most of them are newer stuff. I call them newer because it's 90s, or feels like it's 90s.
Yeah.
Not the vintage patterns that you would see on Etsy. So that's why I'm wondering if I should go on Etsy with them or not, because Etsy pays right into your account. So that's another thing where I'm like, I want to try Etsy, but
Yeah. And even the modern patterns you can put up there because they're considered supplies. So, yeah, either way. Okay, let's see. Renee says, yay, finally made it to a show. Angie says,
I see a question for Turkamer 1.
uh-oh, I missed another one.
Well, he didn't put he only put one question mark at the end. So that's why. But he said he missed the driver's test part when my auto cut out. Did you say you took the driver's exam when you were 16? Why didn't you ever try again? I tried taking it after my parents passed away. I was going through the school, and the instructor said after my parents passed away, well, you're good at the writing part. Just go for your test. Well, somebody from a different town, a different DMV, took me out before my actual test. Mm-hmm. And he said, if it was me, I would have failed you.
Oh.
So I, for whatever reason, decided then, okay, I'm just gonna. But then life happened, and I didn't have my parents from the age of 17 on. So, and my sister wasn't the best.
Oh, it froze.
Times. So I would. I just decided I'm just gonna walk where I gotta go. If somebody wants to give me a ride, or if I ask for a ride and somebody's willing, I'm not gonna depend on people to give me a ride. I'm not gonna depend on traffic or buses all the time because here the buses stop running at 6:30.
Oh my gosh.
So if I was downtown, I'd have to take a cab, which is about $15 just to come back to the north side of town.
Yeah, yeah. That's
So
nuts.
I'd rather walk it and figure out depending on where I'm going. So there's parts of town I will not go to. East side, nope. South side after a certain time, no.
Yeah, yeah. That's cool. I mean, well, not cool that you don't have your license, but you figured it out. That's the cool part.
Yeah, and the wife does have a license, but because of her issues that she's going through, we didn't have a car, so, and she wouldn't be able to drive anyway, so it still would be in the same boat.
Yeah. Angie says, try Etsy. And then Zahir came in. Hi, Zahir. And then Catherine Naughton came in. Hello. And Diane. Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming to check it out. I don't know how many people are watching, but I'm going to ask them. I'm going to jump into some.
See on the bottom of your screen on our Hangout, it'll tell you how many viewers you have.
Oh, I see. Okay. See, you learn something new every day. Okay. I'm going back to my questions now. I'll go back to the chat in a minute. Okay. All right. Here we go. What is the strangest or funniest reseller story that you've had happen or that you've heard about?
It's kind of hard for me to remember what I've heard about because most of the ones I hear about are on my show. So like after almost 2 years of a show, it's kind of hard to remember exactly the funniest ones you've heard. I haven't really had anything funny happen to me. I've had ones that were more not necessarily hurtful, but it just felt different. Like the last summer, I went to a yard sale, and there was you know how everybody tells you look for handheld games. Well, there was one that was a poker game that was green, and I said, "How much is this?" And there was two couples running it, and the guy said, "Just take it." I'm like, "Well, you want to ask your wife or your girlfriend, whoever else is running it, before I just walk off with it?" And he's like, "Nope, just take it." So. Instead of telling me how much it was, he gave it to me for free. And as I was walking away, I overheard him say something to the effect of he was weird or something. So I instead of turning around and saying, "What did you say?" and causing problems, I just kept walking. I looked at the women as I walked out in case they tried to stop me and saying, "What's in your hand? Why didn't you pay anything?"
Oh, yeah. That stinks.
Yeah. So I don't really have too many funny stories happen to me. It's like, I just get in, get stuff, and get out. Nothing.
Yeah. Well, mine wasn't my story either. Mine was Angie's story. I just stole hers. Because I think I love her presentation of it because it's hilarious. The one with the mouse. Have you heard her tell this story?
I don't think she told it on my show.
Have you not heard this story? Oh my gosh.
Probably not.
Oh my gosh. You would know. You would know.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I've heard it. So if you want to tell it.
So she was at a yard. She was periscoping too. So this was live. She's periscoping at this yard sale. And Angie, if I get this wrong, tell me. And so she sees a box of like old like vintage handkerchiefs and scarves and stuff like that. And so she's digging through them and she's periscoping. So here knows where this is going.
So it's not the mouse. I've just eaten.
Yes. And so she picks up this like, and she thinks it's like a handkerchief or scarf that's like crumpled up. And she's like, oh, you got to hear her tell this story, Chris. And so she's like looking at it, trying to figure it out. And she says, well, she's doing this, a little tail is swinging around. And she's like, what is this? What is this? And then the lady at the yard sale's like, oh my gosh, this is a dead mouse. And then she's still trying to figure out how to unravel. Oh my gosh. But you got to hear her tell it. It's so funny. It's so funny.
Well, I got to work her back on the show sometime. Maybe I'll get her on my Sunday night show instead of the yard show. That way she can give her a life story and then really tell it.
Johnny says, "I hope that did you save the Periscope, Angie? That would be awesome. Like, get She could do a video just telling the story and like sharing that Periscope. It's just, yeah, it's so funny. I love it. I love it. Okay. Here's the next one. What's your favorite thing to pick up to sell?
Anything I can really make my money on and that I can carry.
Yeah.
I have passed up things I know would make me money, and that's because I didn't want to risk trying to carry it all back. Like I bought a couple a GameCube machine, and I literally had to carry it back in a box with the wires and everything else for about 7 or 8 blocks.
Yeah.
And it's like by the time I actually had her meet me 3/4 of the way, a quarter of the way from the house, just so I can hand it to her and say, "Here."
Oh, yeah.
With my disability, my right arm was starting to give out, and I'm like, I don't want to drop it and break it in case it. And I haven't even got that listed. That tells you how much I have in the house.
I know. I hear you. I have that. I have that too. Right. I have tons. Okay, here we go.
Oh, I see a question from Jim Bennett. If you want to.
Oh yeah. Okay. So Jim asks, how does your wife help with the business? Do you guys go sourcing together? Does she take care of things behind the scenes, stuff like pieces, research, pictures, etc.?
We try, and I say try because we try to do 50-50. Because I know she can't go out all the time with me when I go out. She cannot keep up. Even when she wasn't having her issues, it's like every once in a while I'd have to stop and be like, okay. And she's like, why are you stopping? I'm like, I want you to at least catch up.
Yeah.
So when I get home with stuff, she'll start looking at, especially if or I'll call her up, depending on where we were. Like when we had a flip phone, we didn't have the smartphone. I would call the house. I'd be like, okay, I'm looking at this. Look it up on the computer. Tell me if I should buy it. And she'll do the research while I was on the phone with her. And then other times she'll take pictures. I've tried taking pictures. I've done okay. But she'll do the pictures. I do the list, most of the listing. She's my packer. And then depending if I have to bring it to the post office or not, I'm the one that walks it to the post office and ships it.
Yeah.
So I always say we're more or less 50-50. But
okay.
She does more.
Catherine wants to know, do you have a carrier with wheels? We kind of talked about that. You're not going to do the carrier with wheels.
I haven't had one. My wife has one, but like I said earlier, with the way my height, I'm 5'10" to 5'11". So, and if things start at my waist or lower, I'm bending over to pull it with me.
Yeah.
It kind of that defeats the purpose of having a good posture, and then rolling it into your legs doesn't help either. When you're trying to get upset, taking someone to walk, you're pulling it along. It's so.
Okay, how about this one? All right. What do you think cats dream about?
Depends on what happened in their life just that day, just like we always do. I think we're all dreaming the same way. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Like I've had like a cat actually start clawing at her while she was sleeping behind her, and she's like, "What's going on?" And it's like I'm saying, he's probably dreaming about something.
Okay. So I asked this one to Nick. How many jelly beans do you think you could fit in your mouth at one time?
I honestly don't know. I've had almost 6 to 10 at one time. Like wow, I was literally chewing them all at the same time.
I think you could get more in there.
I'm sure I could too, but the way I do it, instead of just holding them there, I literally, as I'm chewing one, I put another one in. It's like
yeah. And then you got to think: are you talking like regular jelly beans or like Jelly Bellies? Because those are a little bit smaller.
I do regular jelly beans.
Regular jelly beans. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay, here's a good question. This is important. If you could get rid of one of the U.S. states, which one would you get rid of? You better not say Texas.
Why would I say Texas? That's one of the areas that the wife would think I'm moving to from here. She can't really handle the heat, so.
Oh, it's hot, yeah.
And she can't really handle the cold either, so it's like.
Well, North Texas, maybe.
but get rid of. I don't know. I would because it's kind of. I have friends in everywhere, so if I say California, cool toes can get upset. If I say New York, I got family up that way. Well, the wife said I should say Kansas because it's too flat. But see, we got people that sell in Kansas. I don't want to get rid of other resellers.
As long as they take their tornadoes with them, right?
Well, she's talking about like when you're driving because if you go, we drove from New York to Colorado, so driving through Kansas, we're sitting here. Okay, where's the hill? Where's the hill?
Texas is like that. Well, where I am in Texas, there's different parts, but where I am, it's like. But yeah, Tom, a lot of people in the chat are saying Texas. But then again, Texas does kind of consider themselves their own country, so it's like they wouldn't be that upset. So
Foxy Reselling says North Dakota. A few people are upset.
There's not that many people there, right? What's another one? Idaho.
Brian says, even though he lives there, Brian says we should get rid of Tennessee.
What, Dwayne? You're in Utah. Oh boy. Okay. Now my cheeks are hurting. Okay, let's.
One thing we like before you go on is I don't know how many people are thinking about writing questions. Put a question mark or the word question, and since Margaret's not too used to this, I'll help her catch some of the questions that you guys have.
And if I miss something that you want me to see, say it again. It's not that I'm not ignoring anybody. I promise. Okay, here we go. Next, what is a resource that you use all the time?
Smartphone and the computers, because you're always on the internet. Oh, most people can find me usually on the Facebook, but that's because, like I said, with things that go on in our life, I'd rather help out by answering questions in the groups. So I may not necessarily be working the business, but I'm helping by working by helping others, even as an admin or answering questions. So the computer and the phones are what I use the most.
Yeah, and then I told you today our power went out, and so then I got on my phone and I could get on Facebook for a little bit, and then that went out. Like I couldn't get back on to, and all of a sudden I realized like my life really is online a lot. So. But I don't know. I enjoy the interaction with everybody, and then the group. Like I like checking in on people, and I don't know. You have formed these relationships with people online. So
sometimes you feel like they're more like family than family is.
Sometimes, yeah, this is true. Okay, Catherine asks. Catherine says, "What have you sold that profited the most money?"
Ironically, it was a jacket that was left here when I moved in.
Oh, I remember you telling about this. Go tell it.
Free jacket. It was a fur. I don't know if it had fur on the top or not, but I paid nothing for it because unless you want to count it paid for the house, so it's $5,000 for a jacket, but not really what you want to hear. But but I sold it for $65.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Back in 2014, right when I was starting the shows, and really, if I remember, even sooner before that. It's been so long. And I do have 97 items up in my store right now, but I have most of them good till canceled. I'm not like I used to be like everybody else, free list. But then I said, well, what if I started wanting to get into a habit of actually listing stuff? And granted, I'm paying for the Lowe's store, but I want to be able to not have to worry about using up all my freebies. Eventually I'm going to have to learn how to pay the bills and hope I get sales. So if I'm going to tell everybody else to do it, I got to do the same thing.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Catherine was asking. Some of Texas had grapefruit size hail today. I didn't get any of that. We did lose power, and we did have pretty bad rain. Our school and Tanya's schools were canceled. Ours were not. I got the kids to school. I walked them in. I started walking out, and the parking lot was flooding already. So I walked back. Well, I called my husband, and he was on his way home. They sent him home. So I turned right back around, and I said, okay, give me the kids back. So I brought them home. But it ended up stopping. Anyway, now we're talking about the weather. Oh, dear. Tom's leaving. Bye, Tom. Let's see. Okay, Barbara has a question. She said, what is your favorite find that you had a hard time letting go of?
I honestly don't have a hard time keeping anything.
Yeah.
The hardest part, I'm keeping it because I can't get it listed. So it's not, even if I really wanted to use it, okay, I'll use it now, say it's so as used. I don't have to say it's new anymore, but so it's hard to say anything that I want to keep because I've told the wife, okay, either we're listing this or we're throwing it out. Because I wanted to start cleaning out the house, but
Yeah.
she likes to keep things. If you notice behind me, I have all these baskets that she went because the Safeway behind us is closing down this month.
Oh.
So the Floro people put it out. And so she went back and all of a sudden she comes into the house with a big box full of baskets. I'm like, where are we going to put this stuff now?
I was like, I'm having a garage sale next weekend because I'm the same way. I just like, no, we can't get rid of that. It will sell for something. That's like throwing away free money, you know? Yeah, I'm the same way. I get it. And then Dwayne wants to know, what is your favorite food?
Okay, I was going to say, that's what I was waiting for you to mess up and say fod or whatever.
What's this fod we're hearing about?
Well, I love pizza. Well, who doesn't? But everybody wants to know these things. I'm not picky. Now, yes, the wife, she might say, well, you love this, or I'll take brats over spaghetti. But
wait, did you say brats or rocks?
Brats.
Brats, like bratwurst, right? Yep. Okay.
I'll take those over spaghetti. But yeah. Pizza over spaghetti. The brats.
Yeah.
If I'm in the mood. See, that's the thing. There's times I'll go and have pizza 2 nights in a row, brand new, and then I'll have 5 nights of brats. It's like 2 at a time or 4 at a time.
I had brats last night too. They were chicken spicy sausage something. Not exactly bratwurst, but you know.
Yep.
Yeah. I just texted my husband pizza because I realized it's dinner time and Mom is not cooking. So maybe he'll get the pizza.
I'll take credit for it.
I'm like, pizza sounds good. Okay, well, what's today? No, it's not taco night. So, okay, we usually have tacos once a week. Get a real brat.
Let me guess, Taco Tuesday?
Taco Tuesday, yep. Okay, here we go. What is the most unexpected thing you've had with reselling?
Unexpected in what way?
Anyway.
Well, the most unexpected is I count this as part of reselling because it's, as Chad would say, it's part of his business too, using YouTube. Because I didn't expect to have, even now I just hit the 1,000, and I'm actually past that now, but I didn't expect to get many subscribers, so that's what's most unexpected is I'm actually getting a lot of people that support me and back me up on certain things. It's like, what have I really done to honor, I warrant the support?
No, I think you do a lot. I mean, it's a community, right? I mean, I feel the same way. It's like as this community is formed and we all get to know each other, and you know, do your show and present people that maybe we haven't heard of, or present about different things that, you know, in the reseller world. And when I was first getting started watching everything, you know, I'd watch your show every week and learn something new. I figure you can pick something up, you know, even if you already know about whatever the show topic is, you always can pick up some gem, you know, and I think that's awesome.
Well, that's why I tried especially after a while, like after the first year of doing the show, even though I had a computer.
Yeah.
When I felt I wanted to change it to where new people came on that nobody knew about. That's why I was bringing Dana on. I was bringing you on. That's why I wanted Tanya on. It's like, and then she's like, "Oh, can we both do it together?" And I'm like, "Well, I guess I can call it Two Texas Treasures."
Yeah, she gets shy sometimes. Okay, let's see. They're talking about Taco Tuesday. Zahir's got a question. Hey, Zahir! Every time. Anyway, okay. He wants to know, what is the most difficult customer service experience you've ever had? Oh boy.
I've only had one real bad customer, and that was I. He bought something for me. I tried and working it out with him this a couple years ago. So forgive me if I don't tell it exactly, but I called PayPal to figure it out because he was saying that he didn't get his money back or something to that effect, or that he was going to his credit card company. And it's like, I told him, you got the item, you didn't return it,
Mm-hmm.
get your wanting money back. I want, and eBay and PayPal sided with him.
Oh,
So that's when I finally said, okay, I'm going to take a little bit off. And I actually waited a whole year. And that's when I started Bonanza. So I've been on Bonanza for 7 years.
yeah.
So for a year, I was mostly trying to figure out how to work Bonanza, aka the ranch, as they used to call it back then. And then eventually, when all of a sudden my defects and negative feedback went away, I'm like, okay, now I can go back on eBay. Because
Yeah.
everybody's so worried about that first, but it's like now I'm like, okay, whatever. I've had when I used to a lot of people ask about the drop shipping. I've had a bad sold one, and then somebody asked. They asked if they could return it because they found it somewhere else. I'm like, well, it's already out the door to you. So how are you going to return it? They wanted to refund it and return it before it even got to them. And I'm like, sorry, no, you got to take it. You can figure out what you want to do with it. They didn't give me bad feedback.
Yeah.
That's when I decided certain times when the drop shippers were giving me problems, I'm like, or they one in particular that I used for the local poker people that I told you about. One of them was starting a company, and they're like, "Oh, we need to get felt in this." And I'm like, "I know where you can get it, guys." And they're like, so we worked out a deal. And I sold them, and all of a sudden, when I went to go back to see what else they had, because they had a lot of good wrestling character tools, all the good things that a lot of people would want. Well, they all of a sudden, I'm like, try signing, your account's gone. What? What?
Uh,
I called them up. Why is my account not active anymore? Oh, we're sorry, but we're going in a different direction. We're not doing small sellers anymore.
oh no.
So it's like, there goes all my poker stuff. There goes all my.
Oh. Yeah, but I mean that those things happen, right? And then you just gotta change, like, okay, plan B. Now
Yep.
yeah, I mean,
A lot of people ask those drop shipper questions. I say, in my opinion, don't get going into it unless you really want headaches.
yeah, I've never done it. I've never done it. Oh, Tanya Charrington has a question. She says, or she asks rather, do you have any advice for a new eBay seller just starting off?
I could say watch the videos, but it's kind of what area you wanted to tip in, because I gave away last night a loop just for jewelry. So if you have a loop, look at your 9.925 jewelry to make sure it's really silver.
Yeah.
Find one. There's different. All the viewers, Tanya included, and Margaret. Sorry, did I get you two in the same head? I don't know why, but they all give good tips. I try bringing them on because I'm not. I don't say I'm the smartest. I don't have all these tips. So I let people that are more apt at what they're doing do the teaching. I'm just the I can't even say the word. Facilitator.
Facilitator, yeah. No, that's awesome. I agree. I mean, just get in there, and I mean, that's what I do. When I started, and then I was trying to get better, and then I started going and looking at other shops and seeing, like, what is wrong with my pictures? How do they take these pictures? So then I would start looking for how to take better pictures, and how are they listing these, and how is their title? And I mean, I just started looking at other people and kind of mimicking, oh, my computer's going to wiggle, mimicking kind of their style until I figured things out. Good golly. Okay, here we go.
Cherry, was Cherry that asked that question, right? Cherry Johnson?
No, or was it? No, Tanya Charrington.
Oh, okay. Well, Cherry Johnson says, I am going to start and stop procrastinating. I, I respect you to Cherry. You've been watching and commenting in all of our shows just about every night, every week.
Yeah.
Good videos to watch to figure out what you need to do.
Yeah, I mean, and just
Of that, how many times have you heard us say, get a hold of us on Facebook, come to this group? There's going to be lots of people to help.
oh yeah, there's tons. I mean, the Facebook groups have been really helpful. And ours is pretty, you know, a lot of newbies in our group, in our International League of Thrifters. And I don't mind it, you know, because we all started somewhere. And then, you know, that way we can get them prepared for, okay, if you go to another group, be ready. If you're going to ask a question that you've done this, that, and the other, you know, you better have looked it up. And here's how you do a Google reverse search. And, you know, just to tell them, like, because if you go to another group and pop that question in there, or just say, here's a picture, and like, what is this? You know, they're going to want to know that you've at least tried, you know, so just kind of warming people up to other groups as well.
I don't know how often you look into the Reseller Society. When I make every couple of months, like Chad, because I saw Chad just showed up in the chat.
Hey.
He can tell you that's what, whether 3 months to 6 months, I seem to do either a reminder of tell us what you've already done for work before asking for help. Or I say, okay, people, we have this many people in the group. Do not be rude and this and that. And it's like,
Yeah.
I personally, because of my, I don't know what, one of the guys said it last night. I can't remember exactly. As my character, that
Right.
I'm not gonna just sit back and let things happen. If something happens to me, I'm gonna charge back and tell you what's going on, or I'll talk to somebody else to try to figure it out.
Yeah.
So when that's going on in the group, I may be an introvert, but apparently not if I'm on YouTube putting myself out there, and then I have the same presence on in the groups. Because what goes in an admin if he's not going to be sitting there and
Yeah.
they have to do to either stop drama or control
Yeah.
what's going on.
It's like that introverted extrovert thing, because I think I'm the same way, because in person, I'm not as, I mean, it takes me time to get to know you and like be silly, because I'm worried that people get judgy, because they do. But what was I going to say? I was going to say something else. I forgot.
I don't know. I think I overpowered you. I told you, watch out, I might happen.
You're overpowering me. That's what it was, though. No, that's another thing, though, that people might find surprising about me, is that I'm really happy and upbeat and positive, but if I have a problem with you, I'm a big proponent for going straight to the source. So like that's like if I'm upset with you, or if I don't like something you said or did, you'll know it, because I'm going to come tell you. You know, hey, what's up with that? You know, kind of deal. Not mean, but just I've got a problem with this, and I figure life is too short. And if that person is really your friend, they're not, and they're going to be cool with it. And if they're not really your friend and they get their panties in a twist about it, then they're not really your friend. So anyway.
Okay, I'll try to see if there's any questions you missed. Can I see one by Barbara Barrick?
Yeah, but Dwayne and Tanya were having a chat about tacos. That's really important to mention. We have lots of tacos in Texas. And Chad came into the group, into the chat. I mean, hey, Chad. Okay. Zahir, wait. Did I miss Barbara's question? Because you said Barbara had a question.
Yeah, she asked if I do you bargain, what is your funniest yard sale experience? Which I think you already asked that when she might have came in later.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't.
I don't really bargain too much because most of the time when I'm looking at something, it's already either $1 or less. So
Yeah.
I'm either going to buy it or I'm just going to walk away. Unless it's something that catches my eye, like I said, when I had the flip phone, or even still, I'll call her out or I'll text her if I know she's on. I'll tell her, we have a computer, we have Facebook. Might text you. That way I can send a message saying, here's what I'm looking at. Do the work. With my disability, I can't usually, the phone, even when I try calling, all of a sudden either the volume goes down or something else happens and it's like we can't hear each other. So I work with what I can do and then have her do the research and I spend the money. If I don't really haggle too often,
Yeah.
how am I going to haggle unless I say, well, I'll pay you this, but will you help me bring it home?
Yeah.
Yard sale when they're trying to make money.
Exactly.
I've had
Okay.
that happen once. I did buy a big square, I want to say table, but it's not because it has doors that you can open and put in crafts or whatever. And I thought, okay, that would be good for in the house, either in the kitchen or using for the yard sale or the business to put in our supplies for shipping. Well, it's not even going to fit in the house. And I still haven't been able to sell it, so it's still sitting outside after in 2 years.
Oh, no. Wait. Is your yard like Sanford and Son? Because my sister's is.
Well,
Her husband gets mad because she keeps dragging home like rusty bathtubs and.
oh no, I don't do all that stuff. Most of the time, she actually agrees with what I bring home. Like she doesn't question what I bring home.
Yeah.
So, but I even told her I'm bringing this, and this person, the actual people, put it in the truck and actually drove it home over for me.
Oh, nice.
I didn't have to worry about pushing it along the street.
You get inventive then.
And then another story I want to give out is that when I was one time we went for a walk and we found a yard sale that wasn't even set up yet.
Ooh.
The person said, "Oh," we started talking to him and I said, "You need any help? You want to help? Sure. Oh, we got stuff in the truck over here that it was one of those trailer trucks. Not
Yeah.
they're like that we need to put out. You can always put it on the box or tables." So I'm like, okay, what do you want? They gave me stuff. I started putting it on the tables. I sat there for almost an hour helping them unload the truck while she was walking around looking or unpacking them. So eventually they decided, and there was like three of them that were actually running the sale. They're like, well, you helped us out. Here, keep this, wherever we put it in a pile and we'll talk about it later. We went to pay. Take it. It's yours.
See, that's the thing. You just never
Okay.
know.
The only way is pay for one, for, I can't remember. It was an electronic book type of thing.
Yeah.
Like, later on, I'm finally, I looked at it like, we got to go to the yard sale, other places we want to hit. So we got to go. When we left, about 3:30 in the afternoon, I saw they were still out. So I'm like, I'm going to go back around. I went back again and found more books and stuff that we would be interested in. And I went to go pay again. The woman's like, take it. I'm like, I already came back. I
Yeah.
already helped you. I want you to make some money. Don't worry about it. Just take it. You helped us out this morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's good. I mean, you never know, right? What goes around comes around, good and bad. Okay, Zahir says, do you recommend listing programs? And Zahir programs doesn't have an M-E at the end, by the way. Do you recommend any listing programs to list like Turbo Lister or Activa, or is it better to just list direct onto your eBay, in your opinion? P.S. Zahir is British, so I tease him for his spelling. Go on.
Well, first I had a video about the ink frog, but they changed, so I haven't even removed it. I should, but oh well. If somebody wants to pay for it, they can still learn about it. But I honestly list either through the phone, which I'm trying to work on getting a guest eventually for mobile listing only, so people that are wondering about doing that. But I list through the sell your own item in the seller hub. We don't use any more programs or anything like that because eBay's making it as easy as you can, more or less, to list on their site. Why need all these little tools when they have those tools right there in front of you if you really learn how to work them?
Yeah, I do the same. I know some people say, well, if something happens to the listing, it's gone forever. If you have it on this, whatever program, they keep it for you. I'm like, well, I don't know. But a lot of stuff I cross-post, so Etsy keeps it, it's there. So if I really want it.
As I said about Bonanza, I actually got rid, because somehow I had 100 and something things on Bonanza, and I only had 90 something on eBay. So I finally decided, okay, I got rid of, deleted all my items on Bonanza, and I imported back from eBay. That way it's all even again. I don't want to worry about, so if something happens, I have it over on Bonanza unless it sells.
Yeah. Let's see. Crafty Caregiver says, every morning I say, if I don't list these items, will someone else have them listed and I'll lose on a sale? Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's true. I got a lot in there. Let's see. Who else is in the chat?
They're all talking about pizza tacos, and Chad said he's gonna have
Pizza tacos.
Yep. And then they're gonna have to figure. Chad said, we will see how good this Texas food is on May 6th and 7th.
I give the eyebrow to that one. This Texas food. My husband's half Mexican, so he's like, it's Mex-Mex. He doesn't like the Tex-Mex. We got to go to the taqueria at least once a week. He's got to have the.
Catherine says I'm too nice. I don't know who she's talking to about being too nice to him for helping people.
Man, they really are talking about tacos a lot. Hi, Valerie. Who else is there?
I see Mike Warren.
I'm sure I missed something. I'm surprised that he didn't get back with me about his spelling, but that's okay. He likes a T-bone steak rare. Okay. Awesome. Pizza taco. Okay. Now, we have 5 minutes. Oh my gosh. Okay. Rapid fire.
Well, I was going to say, I'm not going to worry about it too much. If you want to go over, I was just worrying about like I said, profit talk is at 6 o'clock my time, so that's the only thing I was worried about but if you have to worry about feeding your kids and that.
I do. I got to feed kids and husbands and stuff. Okay. Here's the rapid fire question. So I'm going to ask you a series of questions and you'll answer me or not. Okay. All right, here we go. Walking Dead or Game of Thrones?
Neither. I don't watch TV. I don't have cable, so I don't watch TV. I have Hulu and Netflix. That's the only way I watch anything. So if it's on there, I might. If it interests me, then I'll watch it. If not,
okay. Then what's your favorite show?
Well, me and the wife watch The Voice.
Okay.
And I have different shows that I watch: Legends of Tomorrow, Arrow. So I'm more of a superhero type at times. And then I also watch Marvel's Changing the Shield. So it depends on the mood.
The superhero stuff. Okay. Then, did you like the movie Unbreakable? Did you see that one?
We haven't watched anything. Like I said, we don't have cables.
It's been a long time ago. It was like a Bruce Willis, M. Night Shyamalan movie. It had Bruce Willis and
Nope, I haven't.
Sam Jackson. Oh, I think you would really like that movie.
Another answer to your TV question that the wife was trying to whisper to me is the NCIS.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Okay, now I forgot. Speaking of The Voice, if you could choose a song to sing with me at karaoke, what would it be?
Well, I'd have to hear your voice before I could choose.
What? You haven't heard my voice?
No, not singing voice.
Really?
You guys
not watching my videos. Do what?
I said singing voices are different than talking voices.
I sing in a lot of my videos.
And let's see, Chad had a question. It's his favorite, or more like a comment. His favorite show is Picker's Church.
Oh.
I think my favorite show is more or less my own shows, but my second favorites are Chad and Ronnie's shows.
Chad and, yeah, they do have a good show. They do. Okay, next up, football or soccer?
Football.
Okay, do you like sweet or salty?
Salty.
Are you a morning person or a night owl?
Night owl.
Yeah, I figured that one. Rock?
Yeah, look on Facebook, you see me at 2 o'clock night time, you're like, what's he still doing up?
Yeah. Okay, rock or rap?
Rock.
Yeah.
I listen to some rap, but when there's certain ones, when you start having problems with each other, that's where you draw the line.
I pegged you for like a classic rock lover. Is that right?
Yep. Poison, White Snake. I like some of the 2000s too. I mean, Nickelback.
I don't think I know a single Nickelback song.
I'm sure you do. Rockstar.
How's it go?
Well, I can't remember exactly the words, but in the video, they have the Playboy bunnies. They have Gene Simmons in the video.
I may have heard of them, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I've seen it. I don't know. I don't know a lot of current stuff. Sorry.
I might have to find it and share it to you on Facebook just so you have
Okay. Okay. Favorite holiday?
I hate to say it, but I'm not really a holiday person. You ask the wife, she'll complain all the time because she's the Christmas person.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really get into it for whatever reason, and it might have been because I say that's when my parents died. My mom died in October, or no, September, and my dad died in November.
Yeah.
Wait, I was like the first time. My mom died in October, and my dad died in November. So it's like right at the holiday time. You're not gonna be happy, and I don't know. I realize that's been wow, 14, well, 20, almost 24 years ago. But
Yeah.
still, I don't know if that's this me or not, but
No, I think because my husband's mom died when he was like right the summer before school started, his ninth grade year. So he was like 14 or 15, and just ever since like then he like was not into holidays much. Not until we had kids, and then even then at first it was not a big thing. But he's starting to come around and see like it's better for the kids, you know. I'm
uh,
torn. Go ahead.
I see the comment from Herkimer1. Apparently, there are the time lapse. That's why I was warning you earlier about the comments might show up things that we weren't talking about.
Uh-oh. What'd they say?
He said, haha, that's not classic rock. So I'm wondering if he's talking about the 2000s music.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Well, depending on when you look at it, 20 years ago, 2000 or 2000, we're in 2016. So
Isn't that crazy? That's
2000
so crazy.
to 2010 could be considered classic rock. And
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, here we go. What's your favorite pizza topping?
Supreme, but I would prefer jalapeno peppers on it.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, here's a question. Wait, are you a Whovian or no?
Nope.
Oh, because I was gonna say which is your favorite Doctor, but if you're not, if you don't know Doctor Who.
Well, I know the TV shows, but I never watched it. So
No. Okay, here's a funny one for you. Backstreet Boys or NSYNC?
let's put it this way: the Backstreet Boys had better songs, in my opinion.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I was in the '90s. That's right when I was. So of course I'm gonna listen to it. And what
Mm-hmm.
guy at that age isn't gonna listen to it and try using it to get out of girls?
Bye bye bye. Right. They did bye bye bye. Right. The Backstreet Boys.
Nope, that was the NSYNC.
Was it really? Man, I thought I had it down. I just remember when I was teaching fourth grade, one of my fellow fourth grade teachers, who's a guy, he choreographed some of the boys for the talent show to lip sync and dance to Bye Bye Bye, and it was such a big hit. It was really good
Yeah,
with all the kids.
NSYNC is the one that did Bye Bye Bye. Backstreet Boys had the one that was everybody Backstreet's Back when they first came out.
Do you watch Dancing with the Stars?
No.
Oh, okay.
So you're asking me questions that you're like, I told you this is going to be hard for you with questions I might not.
Okay. Let me give you one last. Okay, here we go. Last question. Oh, that's a good one, Barbara. This will be my second to the last one. Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter?
I'm not really into neither. I'll sit and watch them with the wife, but
I say both.
yeah. Well, did you know they're coming out with a new movie in this summer from J.K. Rowling?
Yes, Magical Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Yep.
Do I ever?
No, Fantastic Beasts. I thought it was.
Fantastic Beasts. Yes. How many times have I watched that?
And they are coming out. She says that they are coming out with 2 more Harry Potter movies.
Oh, yes. Rain the geekdom down on me. Okay. Here's the last question. Where would you go in a time machine?
I honestly don't know because I've not necessarily thought about it, but if there's a way of me saving my parents, that's where I would go back to because I tried. My mom was warned 5 years to the day that she didn't quit smoking, she was going to die. So I was literally, when I found that out and with my dad, I started grabbing their cigarette packs, crushing them in front of them, figuring that would give them the notice. I don't want anything to happen to you. Stop smoking.
Yeah.
Does it work? Nope.
No.
So I'm the only one out of my sister and I and my parents that didn't smoke.
Yeah.
because what happened to them. And when I meet people that say they like to smoke, I'm like, well, you have to do it away from me, or when I'm not around, like not too close to me or something.
Yeah. Yeah. That's so hard though, right? When people, even when they know and they continue making the same choices, right? I have a family member who's doing that with their health, but because of their diet, and even though they know they're having medical problems with their diet, they just like, I'm not changing. This is the way it is,
Yeah.
And it's like there's only so much you can do, and it drives my husband bananas because he lost his mom, and he's like, don't they know what they're going to put the family through? So
You're frozen.
I'm frozen.
Yeah, you had frozen.
Now you're frozen. Take that.
Dwayne had a joking question for me. He said, "Do you ever give a straight answer, Chris?" Well, if you give me a yes or no answer, I'll give you a straight answer. A question. It's hard to choose when you're not into everything.
Yeah, this is true. Okay. Barbara says, who would you have dinner with? I'm writing these down, saving for later.
I wouldn't mind having dinner with any pro bowler or pro poker player. I don't necessarily someone that I know, like, or like the wife tell me I should say Chad, but hey, I could if I move to Florida or I go to visit, I'll have dinner with him. It's not like he's gonna let me starve. But when I was when I started playing the poker, I've talked to some of the pros on Poker Stars, and even on Twitter, I talked to Daniel. Who the heck was it? Scotty Wynn.
Yeah.
Tanya might know that name, since she likes Vegas so much. But I actually tried talking him to coming down to here to play in our free game, and he almost did it.
Okay, there's a couple more quick fires in the chat. They want to know. Brian says gray squirrels or flying squirrels.
Well, I'm not. I like the Spice Girls myself, but I also like some of Selena stuff. So nobody can sit there and say I pick you one over the other.
Okay, Zahir
I'm not sorry. I'm not gonna. If I like I said, if I like both groups or each person, I'm not gonna sit there and choose one over the other.
Okay, Zahir says Meg Ryan or Sharon Stone.
Neither.
And then Dwayne says chocolate or vanilla.
Chocolate.
Chocolate. Cats or dogs?
Preferably dogs, even though I have 2 cats.
Oh yeah. Tanya, we were trying to wrap it up. Now they're throwing more in there. Black or white?
And what reference?
I know. Well, if I have to wear shirts, usually I wear like a black shirt, personally.
Well, I prefer black, but
yeah,
darker colors.
Okay. I think that's good. Do you have any questions for me before we wrap it up?
Oh, actually, I see one more question. Oh, wait. Herkimer was asking, Jimi Hendrix, Jesus, or Pro Bowler? I think he's talking about for dinner.
What if they were like combined into one person, like this amalgam of awesome? Right?
It depends on where and who it is. I can't say, because depending on the Pro Bowler, I might choose them over everybody.
That's true. I wouldn't. Okay. All right. I think that's it.
Actually, I do have one question for you.
Okay.
And since we're on the air, this is a good time to do it. Well, actually, I have 2.
Uh-oh.
First one was, have you regretted coming on my show at all?
No, never.
Okay. Are you willing to come on the Sunday night show one time to tell people about your life before you became a reseller?
Yeah, of course.
Well, there you go, folks. Now we got confirmation that she's willing to come on the show.
Yes.
Sunday night, so she doesn't have to worry about conflict with other shows at the same time.
Wait, is it this Sunday? Or we?
No, in the future. I'm not asking for this Sunday. But
okay, I just don't know because I have to.
I'll get a hold of you.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, thanks so much for watching, guys. And thank you, Chris, for coming on and doing a chat with me.
Well, thanks for inviting me. Ironically, I was saying I was going to go play poker tonight, and then you asked, got off the show, and I saw your question. I'm like, well, I guess I'm not playing poker tomorrow.
Oh. Well, I appreciate it. And thanks, everybody who came in to watch live. And I will keep you posted on the next live show that I will do.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. Bye.